Howdy folks, now we're back on FS25, so we've still got all the problems, all the flicker, as you can just see. So we've not had the patch yet or anything like that, but despite the previous video where I'm not particularly impressed with the game, just still not. I don't intend to start a proper farm on any of the base maps, but that hasn't stopped me looking at all the new features, and like the one in particular we're going to look at in this video is the ground deformation whilst ploughing. So we've got 3 ploughs, 5 furrow mounted on 3650. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 8 furrow semi-mounted Pottinger on the lovely Deutz-Fahr Agrostar 8.31, and then we've got the 12 furrow Caverland on the 590 Xerion. So we'll start off in the 3650, and this plough, 2 of these ploughs, this plough and the one on the Claas on the Xerion, are both ploughs from 22. And the Pottinger there is a new plough for 25, and there is an important difference there which we'll see very shortly. But we'll start off with the 5 furrow with a nice odd shaped field here, but we've got a nice straight run down this side. And yes, the game, like we talked about in the last video, the game is, well, let's be honest, not for me, not ready for release. But there are, looking on the forums and everything, there's quite a few players that are not having any issues at all. And well, good luck to you is all I can say. Plenty of issues on my game, and indeed on a lot of your games. So we're going to get a little bit of a tutorial on the ploughing. So we have got GPS in here as well, but we're not going to use that at the minute. But one thing the game doesn't explain to you is how to plough. Obviously, I'm a real farmer, I do lots of ploughing. For those of you that I'm sure you do know, most of you know that my main channel, George Saunders, I've been going for 11, 12 years doing farm videos. So if you want to see actual proper real ploughing, go over there and have a look. If you don't know, I've got the main channel. Anyway, ploughing is a bit of a it's a specialised job. So you can't just put the plough in and then just drive around. So as it is at the minute, we're starting on the left hand side of this field, and we're going to plough over towards them tractors over there. So we need, the plough's the wrong way around at the minute, because you always run with your last furrow of your plough the way you're ploughing. So we need to spin her over, drop some gears. So we're the right way around now, drop her in. So what we'll do, we'll just click create fields on as well, because we're on the edge of the field here. And we've got cruise control set, so we can. Hey, whoa! Come on, wakey. Oh no! Ploughed the road up. That was not intentional. So we'll go forward again a bit. We'll drop her on the move this time. So in she goes. So your first run, you're not in furrow. So normally you'd be dropping the front furrow in a little bit, because with this type of plough you're designed to run in the furrow, which is normally 8 to 10 inches deep, depending on how deep you plough. My ploughs normally set about 9 to 10 inches. So when you're normally going along with it set, you're riding on top, your front furrow is 9 to 10 inches out. Oh, bit of lag there on the going in. Good view from out the back. We are wobbling a little bit. I wobbled a lot there, and how have I done that? I barely turned the steering wheel, but we've got a good old banana in it already. But anyway, let's get this new ploughing texture. I do like that a lot. That is a lot more realistic than what we've had in the past. And the fact that it's not just a texture. Well, it is a texture, but it's actually a deformation as well. So where that last furrow is there, that is an actual open furrow that the tractor wheels will go down. So for me, a nice, very nice touch. Very nice touch. So plough through. Up we go. Whoa, into the bush. So spin her over. There's reversible ploughs, you have to spin them over so you're ploughing the same way all the time. So now we're going to drop into this furrow like that. That's nice. Yeah, see, we have actually dropped into the furrow. Plough down. Yeah, so that is, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of problems with the game at the minute, but when they get ironed out, and then we've got new features such as this, for me, it's these small touches that make the difference. This is far more realistic ploughing than we've ever had before. Yes, really realistically wobbly. Look at that. And it's quite good, although the furrows are straight because we've only got a certain amount of terrain angles. Your open furrow follows smoothly. That's what I mean. It's a nice smooth open furrow. It's not, it's not restricted to the limited amount of terrain angles that the actual texture is, if you know what I mean. So when you wobble about, it's a nice smooth thing which looks a lot better. Even though, like you can see, the plough furrows are not really matching up to where the direction we've ploughed in, but it doesn't matter. Now, as I was saying about the ploughs themselves, it's just ploughing quite nicely there. Skimmers, not doing anything. And oddly, this plough's got trash boards on as well. See the green bits there above the mould boards? They're trash boards, which you either have skimmers on, which are the bits, small little mould board in front of the main bit that's not got any texture on it. You either have them or the green trash boards. You don't tend to have both, because they do the same job. Skimmers do a better job than trash boards, but you don't have both on there. Anyway, so we'll pull out onto the road. Can't believe we ploughed the road up. So we'll park the John Deere up. It's the Deutz-Fahr next, I think. So park her up there. Yes, this Pottinger plough is I'm going to say more detailed. I wouldn't say it's any more detailed, but it works better. You'll see in a minute. Anyway. Boards. There we go. Yeah, so it is a very nicely detailed plough. like the John Deere skimmers didn't work, well, you'll find out that the skimmers on this one do work. It's actually a very nice plough. And this one is it's set so you're in furrow as well. So quite a lot of the time these trail ploughs, you'll plough on top, but not with this one. Nice tractor as well. I do like the 8.31, big old 230 horsepower, old school Deutz. No, we don't want the front weight down, do we? Let's try that. So now you'll see the skimmers there working. I've not got great control of the camera at the minute, but there you see you got the main moldboard, but you've got the little skimmer working as well. And that's a nice extra touch. We're taking about the right amount. You see there we're in line, so you see we're taking, I'm just wobbling a bit there with me steering, but we're not taking probably enough. If you want to be really, you know, specific about it, you look at the difference, the amount we're taking between the first and second furrow, and then I don't suppose we're too far off, although no, I'm clambering out now, ain't I? There's a big old wide furrow there we're trying to fill. We wouldn't be filling that, but you know, you can let them off little things like that. But on the whole, that's doing, you know, that's nice, doing a nice job. And that open furrow, that is, yeah, once we get going, that is going to be good. And I see I'm having a bit of a wander here. I'm loving how that flattens down, which it would in real life. You'd be squidging that down if you were running on it. So they've got that. For me, that is like bang on. I'm really happy with how well they've implemented that. So get them revved up. See now we'll take this bit out if I can steer straight. So we'll just cut that nice and straight like that. We'll just clamber up on a bit of what we ploughed there. The tractor's jiggling about a little bit, which again it would in real life. It wouldn't just, you know, go straight as a die. Yeah, that is quite realistic. That is. It's the tractor's moving about as it would in real life, as you're clambering up and down what you've ploughed up the furrow wall. The tractor would move about, which is exactly what it's doing. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting the grips with this. You probably can spin round like I am at the minute with this as well. Don't forget though, these type of ploughs, when you press basically rotate, that will come over and well, it'll bloody attack the tractor. So you don't want to turn until you get to this point. So now I'm turning to go back into the furrow. So now you can turn. That may actually clear. Actually, it's quite a long headstock on that. I bet that'd clear actually, but a lot of them don't. So, especially on like the bigger ploughs, like on the Xerion there, I think we'll see when we do that. That would catch if you turn too early. But anyway, so we're back into the furrow. Another thing you can do with these ploughs, but you can't do on game, is you drop your 3-point linkage in first. Then you'll go 2 or 3 meters, because that's, you know, it's probably, what's it, probably 8, no, probably a bit longer than that actually. It's probably about 8 meters long this is. So you probably go about 4 meters with the front of the plough in, and as you're moving forward, then you drop the your depth wheel down, so it gives you shorter ins and outs. Otherwise you end up, you see, with a full length in and out. But if you split it so that you put your linkage down first, drive forward, then put your rear down, you've limited your in and out to 4 furrows, or thereabouts. So that's another thing you could do just to improve things. So anyway, so we'll crack on, go in cab. Can't really work in cab. There is a mod out, not on Mod Hub, but allows you to lean about in cab. I'm going to have to get that, because you really want to be leaning over and looking where that front wheel is, but you can't really see. You want to be looking down between the bonnet and the, the front wheel. Yeah, you just can't see it there. See, I've clambered out and you couldn't tell. Yes, that's doing a nice job. This will be really good feature. I'm really, once we get some, for me, I mean, obviously a lot of people, they play the base maps quite happy, or different maps. For me, I like a UK map, so when we get some UK maps out, and I'll be an happy bunny, be a very happy bunny. But yeah, this is something we've wanted on Farm Sim for a long time, and I'm glad to say they've, it's not snow runner, mud runner type of mud on it. Like, doesn't really need to be, but the fact that they've, what they've done here is, for me, good. Good, liking it a lot. So pull out. You wouldn't necessarily be pulling out on the road, but catch me drift. So anyway, we've done the Pottinger there. Pull this out of the way. Might have to just move the John Deere as well, because the big old Xerion is going to need a bit of room. Pull the Deutz right out of the way. Back her up. Yeah, so yeah, for me, it's obviously a bit disappointing in the quality of the game at the minute, but it will get better, especially once they've where are you going? Once they get patched and we get some mods out and everything, a bit like FS25, it'll be fine. But I am fairly sure when FS25 come out, it was, well, for me, it was fine. No graphical issues or anything like that. Worked straight out the bag, and I did quite like the base maps, but I'm just, for some reason, just not feeling them on this. Although they are better, more detailed, there's certainly an upgrade to the base maps, but just not my cup of tea. Simple as. So we've got the big Xerion now. Very nice model, very nice. And this being a CVT, we go in cab. See, in field work, you'd use the joystick there. See the main joystick down there, just to the right of the seat. So it doesn't move. No, it's only moving the pedal. But you'd basically use the joystick. So what I have done is, a lot of combines as well, you don't drive them on a pedal, you drive them on the joystick. So on me right hand loaded joystick that I've got 2 throttles, because it's basically a flight stick. So I'm using one of them. It doesn't work brilliant, but it does work to a point. So that's me using one of the throttle sliders on the joystick now to control the forward motion of the machine, which is, like I say, how you do it in real life. Only unfortunate thing at the minute is you haven't got not able to independently rev the engine. It's only when it moves forward or gets a load on it, whatever, you can't just sort of set the revs on it, which which you would obviously be able to do in real life. Anyway, enough of that. Let's unfold this beast. Yeah, rolling up UPS. We'll draw in a bit. So this plough, big old plough, big offset on it. And when I say an offset, I mean it's the front furrow is offset to the tractor. So this one, let me fold it over so that we're ploughing the right way. It's the front furrow's sticking basically outside of the width of the tractor. So for this machine, you see we're on top. So you plough on top. Right, so as we pull away, you'll see the plough just come round a little bit. It will. There you go. That's again realistic. So you're out the furrow for this one. Obviously you can get like that the pottinger. I would imagine the pottinger on the Deutz-Fahr in real life you could set that. That'd have two options. You could run in furrow or adjust the offset via the hydraulics and run on top like we are here. Again, notice this is a plough from 22. Skimmers are not working on this, although you do get some really, it's really chucking the soil over, as you can see. I'm wobbling all over the shop here. Here we go in tractor. Again, you can't see. Easy girl, we're romping along. You can't see where, well, you can see where you are actually, to be fair. But, blimey, you can't, you can't see anything behind you. Yeah, that's not good, is it, lot? We'll have to come out of that because you can't see anything behind. So we'll lift up. She's gone off now. So with these big ploughs, how you tend to turn is you'll do a figure of 8. So you'll go around like that. Again, this is where it steady up. It's where turning over at the right time is important. So you turn over as you start to turn left, because you can see it would definitely hit the tractor. And you come back round like that and straight in. Like that. So what we'll do, we will go into cruise control. That's set on the other slider at the minute. Well, there we go, like that. But yeah, I mean that's some really nice looking texture for me. Ploughing well. Yes, sometimes the texture's a bit laggy. It's not changing like that's how it should be. The texture should be changing straight away, so you can't see any. You can't see any unploughed ground after you've ploughed it, if you know what I mean. But it can be a bit laggy sometimes. But like I say, I'm sure it will get sorted in the patch. Or patches, because there'll be obviously a big one to start off with, then we'll get more smaller ones. There you go, see it's a bit laggy, but yeah, it'll come, and I'm looking forward to it a lot. I might look at some more features as the extended grazing, which I like the idea of, because we had obviously a mod on the last game, which was I think that was called Extended Pastures, which again offered a lot of realism, because the trouble with the main livestock. You know what I mean? Lost animal pens. You get a small little square that goes with your thing, and if you have an animal pen without the building, it's just like a trough or whatever. But just again, used to just be just a little square paddock, which is no good. So you've got a field like this, and you want to put some cows in it. You'd be like not even in 1/4 of the field. But the extended pastures mod in 22 did allow you to then paint more pastures in, so you could fill the field. Well, now I don't know if it would work on a field this size, but once you put even like the basic one, which is just like a hay rack, that pen down, you then get the option to extend your fencing, paint your fencing in as you would normally around the edge of the field, and then the cows, sheep, pigs, goats, water buffalo, whatever you've got, use the whole field. So I'm going to have a look at that and have a play with that in the next video, because again, that's for me, that's quite an important thing with regards to simulation, like this ploughing. So I am impressed with that. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, unfortunately matey doesn't go in it. We don't drop down in it, but at least the tractors does. I'll forgive them for that. That'll possibly get patched, but that for me not the end of the world. It's the fact that the tractor goes down there and reacts to all the the ridges on the ploughing lot, which as you can see are ridges, not just a texture. So yeah, well happy with that. Yeah, we just need some more mods. We need the patch to stop the old flickering and stuff, and job be a good one. So anyway, if you want me to do some actual proper, if I pick a small field and actually plough the whole thing properly for you, just because granted a lot of you don't, a lot of the players probably aren't actually farmers, and unless you've actually done ploughing, it's a bit of a not a secret thing, but something that you'd not necessarily know how to do unless you've done it. So if you want me to do a actual ploughing tutorial on here, I'll pick a small field, so again that like the video's not 2 or 3 hours long, and show you how to plough a field properly. Let me know in the old comments, and I'll do it. Anyway, wish that looked like me. Far more good looking than I am. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. See you on the next one. Ta-ta.